and Emmy Award-winning actress, Camryn Manheim.
Lovely people, welcome to the Arctic tundra. You thought you were in Southern California, but you're not. I hope you're having a wonderful holiday with your family and friends, and we thank you so much for joining us for this magical adventure tonight. How the Grinch Stole Christmas by Dr. Seuss. Every Who down in Whoville liked Christmas a lot, but the Grinch, who lived just north of Whoville, did not. Whatever the reason, his heart or his shoes, the Grinch stood there on Christmas Eve, hating the Whos. They're hanging their stockings, he snarled with a sneer. Tomorrow is Christmas, it's practically here. Then he growled with his Grinch fingers nervously drumming. I must find a way to keep Christmas from coming. Then he got an idea, an awful idea. The Grinch got a wonderful, awful idea. I know just what to do, the Grinch laughed in his throat. And he made a quick Santa Claus hat and a coat. And he chuckled and clucked, what a great Grinchmas trick! With this coat and this hat, I'll look just like Saint Nick. All I need is a reindeer, the Grinch looked around. But since reindeer are scarce, there were none to be found. Did that stop the old Grinch? No! The Grinch simply said, if I can't find a reindeer, I'll make one instead. So he called his dog Max. Come here, Max. And then he took some red thread and he tied a big horn on the top of his head. And then he loaded some bags and some empty sacks on a ramshackled sleigh and he hitched up old Max. Then the Grinch said, giddy up! And the sleigh started down towards the homes where the Whos lay a-snooze in their town. Then he slid down the chimney, a rather tight pinch, but if Santa could do it, then so could the Grinch. Then he slithered and slunk with a smile most unpleasant around the whole room, and he took every present. And he cleaned out the icebox as quick as a flash. Why, the Grinch even took their last can of Who hash. And then he stuffed all the food up the chimney with glee. And now, grinned the Grinch, I will stuff off the tree. And then he did the same thing to the other Who's houses, leaving crumbs much too small for the other Who's mouses. It was 15:15 dawn, all the Who's still in bed, all the Who's still a-snooze when he packed up his sled. 3,000 feet up on the side of Mount Crumpet, he rode with his load to the tip-top to dump it. But Christmas does come, as soon you will see, for the Who's down in Whoville and their stupendous tree. Just ask any Who, and they'll have this to say. There's no place like Whoville around Christmas Day. So sit back, relax, bundle up from the cold, because the rest of our story will now unfold.